think Glide has been part of a green movement for almost 40 years. We've been dealing with the toxicity of inequities against poor people, the toxicity of shelters that have lead pipe, toxicity of crack cocaine and chemicals being fed to people, and the drugs in the streets and in our children's playgrounds, the toxicity of the injustice in our school systems, and the toxicity of hunger.
What made me start to get involved was through my work with a group called They Localize, and they're based out of Portland, and they work on building a local green economy as opposed to a globalized fossil fuel-based economy.
I want to give Cecil the biggest props in the world. I used to come in the early 90s, and he changed my life at that time when I was feeling really bad during the first Gulf War. Here we are, 20 years later, and we're still in a war in the Middle East, where I come from. The reason why this church is here is to basically care for each other. I really feel like we have a new ethic, and we are going to turn the new economy. An ethic-driven economy, not a money, profit-driven economy.
Graze Rooftop is one of the first demonstration rooftop projects in the whole Bay Area. And the Bay Area is a place which has a year-long growing season. So there's so much potential for rooftop agriculture, and I think that rooftop agriculture can fit into the green job movement. There just needs to be more people that can show you different ways to do it, and then from that you can innovate and you can make it productive and you can make it worthwhile and you can create jobs.
I think that this rooftop garden project, I want to thank those of you that have been a part of it, is an opportunity for people to see that Glide is ready to empower its community to learn the skills that we need to learn to heal our communities. Because for me, getting a green job is not just about money. It's about recreating what our ancestors put in place for us to learn. How do we reconnect with our stories? How do we reconnect with our culture? And how do we create that as the new economy?
You may be also a group of young people who will make sure that as we look together and work together and provide for a new climate, that all of a sudden the world will have to recognize that the growth of gardens, whether rooftop or bottom top, whatever the case might be, you are going to make sure that the word gets out so people can begin to find this kind of endeavor useful and authentic.